The scattered survivors of this infestation have barricaded themselves in safe areas throughout this galleon. Escort the crew to the waiting escape ship. Don't be alarmed by the crew. They're Grineer defectors, rescued by Steel Meridian, but too broken to join their ranks. Instead, they've banded together in search of a more peaceful life. They call themselves Kavor. I've located the first group of survivors. Find them and escort them to the waiting transport. The infestation is airborne and it's slowly killing the crew. The med boosters scattered throughout the ship are their only hope for survival. Use this comms console to rush out more survivors.
No help! Going to make it. That helps.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Locating more survivors. Success. A group of crew members has reached the transport.
You're the worst of a bad batch. Inflicted with that mutation of pacifism defect. You should have been incinerated like the garbage you are.
Helping us? We're Grineer! Get away from me! Keep pushing!
Let the survivors know you're ready to keep moving.
No! You saved us.
There are still survivors to be evacuated, but this operation is becoming increasingly risky. You have permission to seek extraction when you feel you can no longer protect the crew. More survivors. Keep them safe. Survivors have just reached the safety of our transport. Keep them coming. Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start. A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support is inbound. Ready for a capsule. Delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Life support on the way. Additional life support has arrived. operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When you need it, extraction is ready. The spores have almost completely saturated the atmosphere. You need to get out of there. Another job well executed. Your target is the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols. Okay, you're looking for the mainframe. It's critical that you deliver the payload to that location. That's the reactor. Expose its core and destroy it. That's it. Now get out of here. Another job well executed.
Operator, incoming transmission. It's from Fortuna.
Alad selling the latest in asset security. Conduits. Put the key in and you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you've got to wait to open. Something happens to the conduit before you can pull the goods. You don't get the goods. Ever. Also, the bleeders Alad sold the tech to will try to kill ya. Give that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started. This isn't your regular bolt job. Alad V sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the Tenno. Things might get a little weird. Conduit keys are carried by high-ranking muckety-mucks. Knock them down. See what they've got. First key. Right. Find a matching conduit. Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit. like Alex was so keen to make the sale he didn't close every back door. Greed makes a person sloppy, hotshot. Remember that. Enjoy the boost. Squared away. Right, same again. Safety's off. We kicked a clown car. Here we go. Check, check, ejecting.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information. Be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. They've brought in reinforcements. A Bursa. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Alarms! Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry. You got it. The data is still intact. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Another job well executed.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha, ha.
Excited mood. The index begins soon. And the brokers are off! Points in the open! Up for grabs! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Restrain enthusiasm for that generalization. For annual and its investors. Index points up for grabs!
depend on it.
Points in the open! Bad day for annual and his investors. Index points up for grabs. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Index is up.
Need to turn this around. Your livelihood and life depend on it.
That's a thing.
There is a large platoon of Grineer Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno. A friendly colony has been under a long-distance artillery barrage for several days. I've traced the attack back to an experimental cannon on the Queen's Fortress. Break in and silence the gun. Pick up that multicoil. You'll use it to breach the gates. Right now, the Navarre cannon is just a menace, but once the Grineer switch to tectonic munitions, it will become capable of obliterating colonies in a single shot. Plant the multicoil on the doors. The multicoil is superheating the locking mechanism. Defend it from attack. The multicoil worked. Find the Navarre cannon. The Grineer know we're here for the cannon. They're priming one last shot with a tectonic round that is capable of destroying the colony in one hit. Do not let that happen. The cannon is priming for a tectonic shot. Hurry, disable the cannon systems before it fires. That's it. The Grineer are no longer in control of their cannon. Now it's time to turn their weapon back on them. Head to the control center. The command center controls the Navarre cannon's telemetry systems. Use it to take out that galleon. This is the command center. You'll need to locate all 3 of the telemetry keys. You found a key. Take it to the console. That's the first key. Insert that telemetry key into the console. Found a key. Take it to the console. Good. One more to go. That's it. We have triangulation. Protect the console while I reprogram the cannon's telemetry. The cannon's telemetry has been reconfigured. Return to the cannon and pull the trigger. Direct hit. The galleon has been obliterated. Now return to the telemetry system and make sure the cannon stays silent. The targeting mechanism is out of commission. The cannon is useless now. The Grineer will think long and hard before trying to use this weapon again. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno. The Queens hope they can create Kuva by way of this alchemy. We can't let that happen. Introduce poison into the system and defend the injector while it destroys their experiment. The poison drip has started. Defend the apparatus while it works. The longer you hold out, the more complete the destruction of the Kuva will be. Have been frantically trying to produce more Kuva. Anything we can do to thwart their efforts will help our cause. Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate. Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any intelligence files you find. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Heads up, a Grineer assault team is headed your way. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. You got it. The data is still intact. The data we retrieved will have to suffice. Get to extraction. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno. This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. hacked. Keep moving. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. Heads up, a Grineer assault team is headed your way. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Completed. Move on. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno. Our intel suggests that our person of interest is in the vicinity. Search for the hostage and bring them home. Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't have much time. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
I will not forget this, Tenno.
You've located the hostage. Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest. Escort mission complete. The hostage is safe now. Let's get out of here.
Operator, incoming transmission. It's from Fortuna.
Laomedeia selling the latest in asset security. Conduits. Put the key in, and you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you've got to wait to open. Something happens to the conduit before you can pull the goods. You don't get the goods. Ever. So the bleeders our soul detective will try to kill you. Give that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started. This isn't your regular old job. Laomedeia sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the Tenno. Don't you worry though. I've got some workarounds. Conduit keys are carried by high-ranking muckety-mucks. Knock them down, see what they've got. First key. Right, find a matching conduit. Demo unit coming in fast. That thing goes and you can kiss the conduit goodbye. was so keen to make the sale he didn't close every back door. Greed makes a person sloppy, hotshot. Remember that. Enjoy the boost. Not going home yet. We just got here. Safety's off. We kicked a clown car. Here we go. Way ahead of you. Time to hit the pub.
Scans show Grenier harvesting Kuva nearby. Set off the alarms to draw them out, then steal their Kuva catalysts. Predictable. As expected, Grenier have shut down the environmental systems, sending modified life support capsules. Use these to sustain your environment or attach Kuva catalysts to begin harvesting. You have found a Kuva catalyst. Attach it to a life support capsule to begin harvesting Kuva. Modification successful. Collecting Kuva. Caution, Tenno. Capsules harvesting Kuva provide minimal life support. Life support on the way. A harvester has finished. Collect the Kuva. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. This capsule will now harvest Kuva. Life support incoming. Grab the Kuva from that capsule. Another life support capsule is now available. Commencing Kuva harvest. Get ready for a capsule. Kuva is ready to be collected. Additional life support has arrived. Commencing Kuva harvest. Has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. Extraction is available if you need it. Tenno, prepare for life support. A harvester has finished. Collect the Kuva. Another job well executed.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha.